What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy. Today, I'm going to be trying an off-meta team featuring Tsareena, Tinkaton, Mega Chandelure, and Mega Gyarados, all on the same team. This team is wild. This team was created by a friend of mine, SCRAAH. Huge shout out for making this team. Now, Tsareena with Wide Lens is really powerful because triple Axel, each hit will become 99 accuracy. Power Whip will become accuracy. I don't want to do the math. It's pretty good though, a lot better than a base Power Whip. And Queenly Majesty will block priority, making it just a very useful utility mon. Tinkaton here is also great for utility. We've got Shuca Berry, so that we're not worried about ground moves, but we've got Mold Breaker Fake Out. We can fake out a Farigiraf through its armor tail, which is awesome. We've also got, we have Fake Out, so we can help set up with Gyarados and Chandelure. We've got Feint, so that once we start sweeping, we can get through Protects. Gigaton Hammer is just Gigaton Hammer, just hit things with that in the head. And Helping Hand to boost up damage, especially if Tinkaton's about to get faked out. Especially if you're like using Tinkaton Chandelure. Chandelure can't get faked out, so might as well just throw something that has higher priority than fake out. Boost the Chandelure's damage, go crazy. Chandelure is a very defensive spread. A lot of HP and defense. It's even a bold set. It's got a decent amount of speed as well, though. And Heat Wave, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind. Calm Mind is great against all the fairies and Charizard Ys in the format. If you set up a Calm Mind, against Charizard you probably want to stay in base with Flash Fire, but against like Floette you can Mega Evolve, get your extra special defense, and just wall them out by resisting Fairy. Gyarados, on the other hand, can go super fast with Dragon Dance and then just plow through things with Waterfall and Crunch. It's got a lot of natural bulk itself, especially with Intimidate, so that's really solid. And then we've got a Life Orb Garchomp. Life Orb Garchomp's good, like that's meta. And finally, a Whimsicott for our Tailwind setter. And it also has Sunny Day instead of what usually would be Encore. This can really help boost the Chandelure's damage to crazy levels. Here's the stats again if you want to see them, but let's get into the matches. Alright, there's a Garchomp, don't like that. There's an Annihilate, don't like that. There's a Basculegion, don't like that. There's a Glamora, don't like that. Talonflame's fine. Hope they go with Mega Floette. They won't. They very likely won't. Alright. We can use Tsareena to block priority moves from the Talonflame. Not their Tailwind, but they can't use like Dual Wing Beat or anything. I do kind of want to get rid of their Garchomp and use Chandelure. Do I want Chandelure, or is this a Mega Gyarados game? This might be a Gyarados game, if I'm being honest. Chandelure, not a great matchup. Unless it's Floette. If it's Floette, it's a great matchup. Ooh. But there's no way they go Floette here. I think I want to go Tinkaton Gyarados. Do like Tsareena and then probably Tailwind. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. No Intimidate on their side of the field. So it shouldn't be too hard to get Gyarados some boosts. Talonflame Garchomp. Oh, my Intimidate lead is perfect. How fast is this Gyarados? Very, very fast. Alright, we'll be faster than Talonflame after this first turn. So I'm going to go for Fake Out. Do I Mega Evolve is the question. Could be a Rock Slide coming. Could easily also not be. I'm going to Fake Out Talonflame and just Dragon Dance in base form. Garchomp swaps, that's cool. Into Glamora, that's fine. And Talonflame thinks it's safe because it protected. But in fact, I'm not going to let you get your Tailwind. Feint has +2 priority, faster than what Gale Wing's Brave Bird is going to do. I'm going to Mega Evolve so I'm not weak to Glamora's rock moves. And I'm going to Waterfall this Talonflame. We're going to break Gale Wings, we're going to get rid of Talonflame, and we're going to keep our Gyarados faster than their whole team. That's the plan here. Mega Glamora is going to hurt. Not gonna lie, that's gonna hurt. But I like that you're not Sash. I can go after you later. This Feint breaks the Gale Wings. I believe that immediately gets rid of your priority. Yes, and then Waterfall, boom, goodbye. No Tailwind for you. I remain faster than Glamora. Very solid. And then Power Gen's gonna do a huge chunk of damage. That was not so bad. I expected more. Way to go, Gyarados. Hello, Garchomp. Do I expect a Protect from anybody? Do I think... That's a decent amount of HP investment. Took that pretty well. I'm leaning toward Feint, Waterfall, Glamora. Just get rid of it. If it goes for Spiky Shield, we'll just break right through. It doesn't, which is fine. Get up out of here. Bye-bye. 2 KOs for Gyarados. Very nice. Now, can you take out my Gyarados from here? Are you a Life Orb Garchomp? Dragon Claw... Okay, I think you're probably Life Orb. You could stay on there. Yep, that is fine. Who's your last Pokemon gonna be? It could be Annihilate, it could be... It's not gonna be Floette, it's probably Basculegion. In which case, I would like to get my speed control up. Yeah, hi Bask. I'll just Tailwind, I'll throw a Gigaton Hammer at Garchomp, bring it in range of whatever. I threaten Encore, but don't actually have it. So you don't want to protect anything, most likely. Oh, you know, this could also just be like Helping Hand Moonblast the Garchomp. Oh, but they do just go for Protect. Okay. Alright, last respects into Whimsicott? Because then you could threaten Aqua Jet at least. Okay, okay. Can't Gigaton Hammer this turn. But with this Tailwind up, Tsareena should win. I want to go for the Helping Hand Moonblast, but I don't think they're going to let me get it. I think they'll Aqua Jet. Yeah, they do Aqua Jet. Okay, like, I could have brought in Tsareena, but Tsareena's like my win condition, so I'm like, I don't want to risk it. Oh, and then you Earthquake your own Basculegion? It's gonna do more to you than it does to me. Youch. Alright, Tsareena, come on in. Gigaton Hammer you. Power Whip you. With Wide Lens, it's pretty accurate. It's not as risky as it looks. And I could play games here trying to predict a Protect, but no need. Hammer, Bonk, really good damage into Garchomp. And Power Whip connects into Bask. Nice. Now it's game. You go like what? Earthquake here, most likely? No, it's Dragon Claw into Tsareena. That's fine. Because there should be one more turn of Tailwind if I'm counting right. Which button is it? This one. Yeah, last turn of Tailwind. Perfect. We can just go Feint to break your Protect. And Triple Axel's 99% accurate, but I don't trust U-turn to get the KO. I guess after Feint it probably would. Goodbye, Protect. That does like nothing. So yeah, Triple Axel's still correct. Goodbye. Only need the one. Way to go, team. Gyarados sweeping in the first part. And Tsareena with the end game. Yup. Very nice. GG. Alright, Medicham. Oh, that's super cool. They've got Tailwind with Talonflame, Trick Room with Farigiraf, King Gambit, Basculegion, Sylveon. And Medicham. Medicham's awesome. Probably Mega Medicham. I mean, it's the only Pokemon on their side of the field that can Mega Evolve. Gonna have to watch out for that. We could actually fake out in front of Farigiraf with our Mold Breaker Tinkaton, so I want to bring it just to do that. I don't even know if it's the right play. I just want to do that. Getting rid of King Gambit would be nice if I could do that. Maybe I'll just use Chandelure and Tsareena in the back to block Sucker Punch. Yeah, we'll set up with Chandelure. It can do big damage to a lot of their team and wall Sylveon at the same time, which is nice. Then, I'm not sure if Tailwind is super important, so it might just be good to have a big stick that I can hit things with, like Garchomp. Intimidate from Gyarados. You know, base Gyarados is not the worst here. It's really, am I more threatened by King Gambit, or am I more threatened by all the other stuff? I think the answer is King Gambit, though. So I'm going to bring Garchomp. I'm not going to risk intimidating King Gambit. And then, like, what? Waterfall and Crunch Dragon Dance set? Garchomp can just do more damage. I don't know. Gyarados could be correct, though. Oh, it's the Medicham Professor with the Medicham. It's the Chandelure Professor with the Chandelure. Oh, it's perfect. It's the ideal setup. This is fine with me. I'll go fake out Medicham. I'm gonna go Feint Medicham Shadow Ball. Is there a reason to keep Flash Fire around? No. Talonflame would be the only fire move user, and it would just use flying moves. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Feint into Medicham and Shadow Ball it. I could see them protecting Medicham here. I don't think that's what they're gonna go for. Because, like, faking out Medicham here with my Tinkaton is kind of like an obvious play. So I'm trying to play one play above that, but I don't know if it's going to work out. They did Mega Evolve. We're both shiny, too. Alright, no Protect. Fake out would have been better. Uh-oh. They overheat with the Talonflame. Ouch. Bye, Tinkaton. Okay, so Fake out here would have been amazing. But what are you doing with Medicham? Can you knock out a Chandelure? I hope not. Rock Slide. That's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness! It's a crit. I think that mattered. Oh my goodness. Wrecked. It's done. It's over. I can't do anything. That's GG right there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Power Whip Medicham. Protect Garchomp. Because I expect them to have, like, Ice Punch. Tailwind Ice Punch is what I'm calling here. Close combat. You know what? That's fine. If we can knock you out with Power Whip, we're good. We cannot knock you out with Power Whip. What the heck? I'm getting wrecked by a Medicham. No! Am I going to live this close combat? I doubt it. I'm going to protect Tsareena and go for Rock Slide. Because if they do hit me, Rough Skin hits them, then I get the double KO. If I'm still alive after this hit. Which I'm not, of course. Oh my goodness. Medicham, Professor... All of this could have been avoided if I just clicked Fake Out. No, I still would have lost Tinkaton. And they would have still had speed control, so I mean... Oh, hello. Sylveon has to be faster. But maybe they go for Hyper Beam and miss, and go for Overheat and miss, and I get a Power Whip, and I'm basically going to let them finish this one off. Overheat at -2 probably does about 60%. Yeah, that's Hyper Voice range. There's no reason to click Hyper Beam. You outspeed, you click it, I go down. Hyper Beam! Well, I made the right play then. I just had to dodge. Several times in a row. Oh, great game to my opponent. That's crazy. Life Orb Hyper Beam? That was... Dude. That was not necessary. Great game. Alright, we've got Sylveon Raichu with Aerodactyl, Kingambit, Basculegion, and Sneasler. It's definitely a fast team. I could even see it being like a fast Sash Kingambit. Chandelure's threats are numerous, you could say. Basculegion, Kingambit, and Aerodactyl are not great to see. Against all that stuff, I definitely need Tsareena. Tsareena's fantastic here. They don't have a Farigiraf, so I could use Fake Out. They just have faster Fake Out. Do like Chandelure a lot. But I wonder if it's like Tsareena, Whimsicott. You can't fake me out. I can get aggressive. And then Chandelure and Garchomp to plow through. Could work. Maybe even... I may have to pull Tsareena off the field if I have a bad lead, though, is the one problem. Chandelure and Garchomp, they're not unstatted. I mean, Chandelure is not easy to switch into when it's in its base form. It gains a lot of bulk on Mega Evolution, and it needs that bulk. Chandelure is quite frail, as I know. Aerodactyl Raichu, I could live with. I actually like this. Raichu's not threatening a KO. You can't Fake Out. And if you're Mega Raichu, I believe I can take out Aerodactyl with Triple Axel. So yeah, Tailwind Triple Axel. Let's do it. Yeah, it's Mega Raichu, so it's not Mega Aerodactyl. The Zap Cannon Paralysis is your main form of speed control if I take out your Aerodactyl. So it's not like you don't have any. But Aerodactyl is also a threat to Chandelure in the back, so it needs to go. Got it. Very good, very good. We will take that. And then, who are you hitting? Whimsicott, I would prefer. Tsareena? Okay. You're just paralyzing. That's fine. Back down to our normal speed. You'll never have Tailwind. Kingambit. I mean, we're still going to be faster than Kingambit. You can't Sucker Punch. How about a Power Whip the Raichu? Can't miss, so might as well. Power Whip Raichu, and I'll just throw a Moonblast into Kingambit for some chip. Need to get it in Earthquake range, really. Focus Blast. Is that gonna KO? Nah. Special Defense drop is annoying. Nope, not as annoying as Paralysis. And they Swords Dance with King Gambit. Unacceptable. I'll put another Moonblast into this King Gambit and just protect Tsareena here. The longer Tsareena stays alive, as long as Tsareena's alive, they can't Sucker Punch. And Sucker Punch is what makes King Gambit really threatening. They block the Moonblast. Fine. Is that Cannon Whimsicott? Annoying because it does over half. What would you go for here? You would Kowtow Cleave Tsareena? No. You would Focus Blast or Zap Cannon Tsareena. I would think. Last turn of Tailwind, I want to protect my Whimsicott. I will bring in Garchomp and protect Whims here. I'm not sure if they would Focus Blast here or if they would Zap Cannon. But if I can get Garchomp in here, that would be really good positioning. And Zap Cannon, beautiful. Oh, so good. Yes, now I can protect and Tailwind. I want to protect and Tailwind because I want to get Tailwind up so I'm faster than Raichu. But I want to have Tsareena on the field so I can't get Sucker Punched. And if Whimsicott goes down here, that's even perfectly fine. Yeah, I think ideally, they protect King Gambit, Zap Cannon, Whimsicott. I don't think that's what they're going to do, but if they do, that would be fantastic. Because then I can get a free swap into Tsareena, and I can Earthquake without knocking out my own Tsareena. Because I can protect it. They go for Sucker Punch, that's fine. They go for Zap. You know what? This works. This is perfectly cool with me. It's Earthquake time. And if I get full paralyzed and they double protect and I knock out my own Tsareena, I lose. But that's just the way it goes. They should both be in Earthquake range. So if I get this protect off, it doesn't even matter if one of them protects, really. Raichu swap is fine. Who's this? Baskia Legion? That's okay. I'll take some free damage on the Bask. Protect King Gambit, I assume? That is okay. Because you can't do it again. And if this is a two-shot on Bask, we're all set. Don't be Citrus. Not Citrus. Okay. Earthquake. Go for the double protect, I guess, just to try to save it, but I'm cool with knocking out my Tsareena here. We get the double, let's go! We get to keep Tsareena. Oh, and they went for a double, okay, so it's a good thing we got it. So we'll definitely take out Bask. Probably take out King Gambit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's game over for sure. Sorry, Chandelure, you didn't hit the field, but you were important for the end game. I just trust. It's not like Gyarados is going to do anything to a Raichu endgame, so yeah, Chandelure was the right call there. Good job, Chandelure. Great job, Tsareena. Tsareena MVP for sure. GG. Alright, that is a Charizard slop team. Garchomp, King Gambit, and Aerodactyl are all threats to Chandelure, but the rest Chandelure is so good into. So I think this means it's Whimsicott, Tsareena lead. Try to get rid of some of the threats. Bring Chandelure. And finally... Garchomp's not bad. Tinkaton would give me 3 fire weaknesses. I can't deal with that many fire weaknesses. It's got to be Garchomp. Just in case I need to Rock Slide somebody. Dragon Claw's good. Earthquake is fine. I do have Protect all over the place. Yeah, this is the squad. It's a very strong team by my opponent, and they're pretty highly ranked, if I recall. So, yeah, 18-12. That's pretty good. Chompdactyl. Love to see it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What's your speed, Tsareena? Is it over 112? It is. We're going to go straight for triple Axel into Aerodactyl plus Tailwind. Hopefully they're Sash Aerodactyl, and I can just delete them. Hello, Farigiraf. I'm not using priority. It is Mega Aerodactyl, so I don't know if I get this KO. It's a very strong move. I don't know. I think it does it. And I checked that we were faster than Mega Aerodactyl, so, I mean, we should be doing it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Almost had it. Alright, take your pick of KOs. It's Tsareena. Sad. Alright, Chandelure time. Here I go for Calm Mind. I hold on to my Flash Fire. Might need that later. And pop a Moonblast into this Aerodactyl. Get that thing out of here. That's a threat. Farigiraf could Trick Room here. It would still be a little bit awkward when you have faster Pokemon. Aerodactyl swapping into Sylveon. That is great for Chandelure. And we reveal that you don't have a fire type, so I'm free to Mega Evolve my Chandelure. No problem. Your Trick Room is then going to end up working against your backline. I'm thinking it's Protect Heat Wave, Sunny Day Heat Wave. I didn't even pay attention that they did set Trick Room. I was just like, of course they're setting Trick Room. Only 2 turns of Tailwind left anyway? Yeah. Mega Heat Wave with a nice Protect. Can't really do much to a +1 special defense Chandelure unless you have, like, Physical Farigiraf, maybe? Shadow Ball Sylveon? That'd be weird. I guess you could have Psyshock? Hyper Voice does not do much to Chandelure. Chandelure's huge, by the way. This is an alpha. There's Heat Wave. Oh, are you going to turn off Trick Room? What? What's happening with this Farig? Roar. Oh! Sick. Alright, let's protect this Garchomp and get Chandelure back on the field. Unless maybe you call this and roar that slot again. That would be devastating. Chandelure's taking a lot more damage now that it doesn't have its Calm Mind. And a Twin Beam. Not in love with that. Tailwind is done. Trick Room has 2 whole turns left. Hyper Voice Twin Beam takes out Chandelure from here. If Trick Room ends, we're in trouble. I gotta bring in Whimsicott Protect here. I think they've got us. But where there's a Rock Slide, there's a way. And I have a Rock Slide. Alright, here I'm going to go with the... I think that play is actually Double Protect, Candle, Tailwind. Because if I get the Double Protect, then I'm in position to get just 4 KOs immediately. I think that's the only way I win. I don't get the double. I assume Twin Beam can do 5 damage. That Roar for Rigorath really got us. We were in a perfect position under their Trick Room. They got us with Roar for Rig. Oh, that's a cool tech. No question about it. Gotta be Rock Slide, flinch the Farigiraf forever, right? That's the only win con left. Yeah, Sylveon protects. We get the flinch on Farig, put it in Earthquake range, Earthquake double KO. If they get the Trick Room up, I will forfeit. That does not do nearly enough for Earthquake to KO. Alright, good game to my opponent. Hey, I gave Chandelure a shot. It was in a good position. They have Roar. Incredible. GG. Maybe Tinkaton would have worked. Alright, we're back. That was a really fun set of matches. Everyone did their job really well, except maybe Chandelure. Chandelure was doing its job well and then got hit by a Roar that one time, but Mega Chandelure is not a very good Pokemon in general, and I accept that, even though it makes me very sad. But anyways, thank you again to SCRAAH for making this team, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.